Do you want your pennies back with that? You know what? Yeah, I do want my pennies back with that. But when you ask me that in the drive-thru, then I feel like a cheapskate saying, yes, please give me my pennies. I mean, it's just 1 cent, 2 cents, 3 cents, 4. That's it. Just 4 cents. But you know what? 10 times, that's 40 cents. And then, gets up to $1 and then a couple dollars. I mean, I used to collect change all the time. I mean, I still kind of do. You just empty your pockets after buying something with cash, and you just have lots of change. I know at one time, collecting for years, I guess, I had, I think it was $28.76 in pennies. So yeah, I want my pennies back at the drive-thru. But when you ask me, do you want your change or do you want your pennies back, I just feel like I have to say no. But that should be my choice. Like, if I say, go ahead, keep the pennies, that's fine. If I'm at the counter and I decide to leave the pennies in the little spinny drawer or pick them up and I put them in the donation to whatever charity that there is, or if I just turn around and walk out before you hand me the 1 penny, that's fine. That's my choice. I mean, it is my choice, too, to say, no, I don't want the pennies. But when you ask me that, I feel like I'm supposed to say, no, go ahead, keep your penny. But you know what pennies are good for? They're money. If you get enough of these, you can buy stuff. 1 penny, I don't think you can buy anything anymore. When I was a kid, I know I could take a penny and get a piece of, like, Hubba Bubba or something. I don't know. I forget what it is. But it was just Tutti Frutti flavored bubblegum. And I know that kind of stopped, but still. If you have enough of these things, you can buy stuff. I know it's probably hard to hear because I have so many pennies. But you know why I have pennies? Because I keep my change. I keep my money when I can and use it on stuff that I want to use it on. Not just the person at Pizza Hut or McDonald's or Burger King or Kentucky Fried Chicken. Those are all the places in the past 2 weeks that have said, do you want your pennies? How is that many places asking that question? I mean, it's fine, like I said, for me, for my choice to say, go ahead and keep it. But that's me. I'm initiating that. Not you, not the person in the window or behind the register. When I was in retail, I made sure to give everybody all the change that they wanted or that they were due. If they didn't want something, they would tell me, and then I would take it and I would put it in another jar or something for later in case we were off. But almost everybody always kept their change because it's money. I mean, I got this thing about pennies. It kind of relates back to another video, well, I guess it's been a couple weeks ago now, about panhandling. Because I remember I gave, like, some kid, I was at City Center, that's how long ago this was, just walking around in front of the Ohio Theater. I think I was just dropping off the night deposit in the bank. But anyway, some kid asked me if I had any change, so, I just reached in my pocket. I think I had 47 cents. So I gave it to him, and all of a sudden, I hear, like, this noise. And I look over and I actually see a couple pennies rolling around on the ground. I'm like, that's what I just gave the kid. I mean, he kept the silver parts. I went out of focus there. Anyway, he kept the silver parts, but he just threw away the pennies. Pennies. They're good. They're still good. They're good money. They're real United States currency. But anyway, after that, I kind of like quit giving money away to people asking for money because he was a bad example, but it's if he's just going to throw it away, why do I need to throw it away? I'm going to keep it. I'm going to use it for something good. But that's kind of also still how I feel about when I buy my wife some breadsticks and it's $4.99 and I give them a $5 and they ask me if I want my penny. Just reach in the drawer and hand it to me with the receipt. And then if I say no, then that's fine. But I want my pennies. But I don't want to sound stupid at the same time. But this is probably like 5 minutes of me sounding stupid anyway. But oh well. Pennies. 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 Alright. That's it. It's done. I threw all my pennies. I'm gonna go count them and buy myself something. Have a good one. I can't do it. Alright. Oh well.